All right, Leo, welcome to your weekly horoscope for February 15th to the 21st. My name is Athen. So we've got a new moon taking place this week on Wednesday in your seventh house of relationships. That's fantastic. We've got Mercury forming nice aspects this week. It's a very harmonious week, actually. And then we have Venus at the very beginning of the week on Sunday, kind of leading into this whole thing. She's going into your eighth house of Pisces. So you guys have had Mars in your eighth house, wanting to get deep, real, raw, truthful, transparent in your life in general. And so now Venus is linking up with Mars all week, and they're going to be very close to each other. They're going to go exact on Saturday over the weekend. So as the week unfolds, this passion, this drive, this enjoyment of the deeper elements of life is certainly signified for you this week. And it's all very spiritual, of course. You know, your eighth house is ruled by Pisces. So it's about surrender, go with the flow, enjoy the now moment, compassion. And then naturally through that, there's that transparency, openness, depth, and raw truth that is what life is really about in many ways with the eighth house, you see. It's about change too, passion, wanting change, wanting that drive, that enjoyment of, change in our life. So very powerful there actually, and very enjoyable, very passionate energy. Now on Tuesday, we're going to start to feel, I think, this Mercury sextiling up to Saturn sort of energy. It's pretty much all week. It's going to go exact on Thursday. And what's nice about this is that Mercury's been retrograde in your sixth house of self-improvement, health, just overall improving yourself in any sense of the word, whether it's a craft, your body, whatever it is. And so whatever you learned about that during the Mercury retrograde, Mercury's definitely going direct. He's got his momentum this week. And now he's forming that positive aspect up to Saturn for the third time here. So there's some insights, something that you learned in regards to the self-improvement that now this week you're going to find a nice flowing and harmony available to you to put energy into that part of your chart. It's also about routine too. So for those of you who perhaps changed your routine, that's another element of this. So whatever that is, great week for those sixth house matters. I definitely recommend putting in energy in regards to them and taking that mature, grounded approach, which is what it's all been about, what it usually is for you. And Saturn's going to be on your side in regards to it. And it's very deep too. It's about, it's for you to enjoy yourself more in the overall view of life you see with Saturn and Scorpio. But in either case, definitely put energy into that sixth house. You'll find it very, very enjoyable in the now moments, very constructive, and then in the big picture, especially, you'll see it you'll look back and see this period as a sort of foundational period of what you've created for the big picture during this time. Now, on Wednesday, we do have that new moon taking place in your seventh house of relationships, of partnerships, legal matters, anything sales, one-on-one connections. So very new, very nice energy here, especially in Aquarius, new beginning, okay? And you guys are naturally attracted to the Aquarius energy anyways. So that's what the harmony is between the seventh house, this progressiveness, this newness. And so something new regarding that this week is subtle. This is a subtle week of the energies because of the phase of the moon and of the easiness of these aspects. So it's reflective, but from Wednesday onward, pay attention to these insights and stuff around the new moon. And then as the energy starts to build through the weekend and especially into next week, the drive, more of the energy is going to unfold. But it's going to come from the reflection that you did around this time. So you want to definitely treat this as a sort of experimental phase. You want to get your feet wet, multiple things in this sense with different relationships perhaps, or in different ways with your existing relationships. You just kind of want to treat it as this new thing that you're starting to gain insight and understand. And then as the energy builds, then whatever those new beginnings were, they'll start to blossom, and you'll put more of that energy into it. So that's it for the week in terms of the astrology. Now on the weekend, that Venus and Mars is going to be exact in that eighth house. So very good weekend to connect things on that deep level in relationships, have that transparency, open up, have that raw relationship stuff. And I think a lot of it has to do with the overall new beginnings in regards to your relationships in general. All right, Leo. Well, hope you guys have a fantastic week. Thanks again for all of your support, and I'll talk to you next time. Take care.